E.N.D here. Strixhaven have just been released not more than a couple of weeks ago. Honestly, I'm still trying to understand and digest how these cards can fit in Standard, Pioneer, Modern, Commander, etc. And we are already talking about the next set, Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, the summer set that will replace the core set. Wizards of the Coast already gave us some insights regarding this new set, and I hope you follow those spoilers on my channel. To add to those insights, it's time for my Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms predictions. But first, just to understand my accuracy, let's have a look at my Strixhaven predictions. I always do a prediction video for every standard set released. Here they are. My first prediction was Harry Potter, 10 out of 10. I predicted that this set will have various similarities to J.K. Rowling's novel, and let's say Strixhaven is very similar to Harry Potter. Second prediction, 5 houses, 5 mechanics, 5 out of 10. I predicted that Strixhaven will have 5 houses or colleges with 5 different mechanics. Yes, we had 5 colleges but no different mechanics, only a particular type of magic. Third prediction, college legends, champions, and teachers, 10 out of 10. I predicted that Strixhaven will have 5 founders that turned out to be eventually 5 dragons, college deans, and champions. Fourth prediction, 3 legendary artifacts, 0 out of 10. I predicted that similar to the 3 Deadly Hallows, Strixhaven will have 3 similar powerful artifacts. It didn't happen. Ambercleave is still the most powerful artifact in Standard. Fifth prediction, 3 legendary powerful spells, 3 out of 10. I predicted that Strixhaven will have powerful spells similar to the Harry Potter unforgettable spells. In the end, it turned out that each college got a mythic powerful spell. Sixth prediction, wizards, 5 out of 10. I predicted that Strixhaven will feature more wizards than any other set. Wizards were included in Strixhaven, but not as much as I have predicted. Seventh prediction, the Headmaster, the Chosen One, and the Dark Lord, 10 out of 10. I predicted that the story of Strixhaven will revolve around a teacher or headmaster mentoring a student to defeat a Dark Lord. Was quite accurate and was quite there, as we had Professor Onyx and Casmina guiding and mentoring Will and Rowan to defeat Extus and his blood avatar. Eighth prediction, another Phyrex Imperator, 0 out of 10, not guessed at all. Ninth prediction, not really a prediction, but it was my wish for Strixhaven, a Harry Potter Secret Lair drop, 0 out of 10. It didn't happen and the community thanks Wizards of the Coast for this. Overall 43 out of 90, not my best prediction video. Let's try to redeem myself with Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms predictions. Remember that this set is a crossover between Magic the Gathering and Hasbro's Dungeons & Dragons, the popular RPG role-player game. Therefore, expect some similarities. Let's start. My first prediction, dragons. Okay, it's easy. It's Dungeons & Dragons and Wizards of the Coast already teased us with Tiamat. I predict that Tiamat will not be the only dragon in the set. To close the Strixhaven dragon cycle, 5 more mythic legendary dragons will be added in this particular set. Second prediction, dice roll. Those of you that play Dungeons & Dragons know that the outcome of their game depends if they roll a high number or not. Therefore, I predict that in Adventures in the Forgotten Realms will feature spells that will have different abilities or empowerment depending on the outcome of your dice roll. Let's prepare ourselves to cast those dice. Third prediction, adventure, party, and companion. Dungeons & Dragons revolve joining a party, having a companion, and going on an adventure. Therefore, I predict that Adventures in the Forgotten Realm will feature spells that have the adventure mechanic from Throne of Eldraine, the party mechanic from Zendikar Rising, and the companion mechanic from Ikoria. And if this becomes reality, we'll have companion card with the proper errata text. That is, you need to pay 3 generic mana to put your companion into your hand. Fourth prediction, heroes. Dungeons & Dragons features certain creature types like human, dwarves, elves, etc. and you need to choose your hero among these creature types to start your game. Therefore, I predict that Adventures in the Forgotten Realm will feature a set of very powerful legendary creatures which will be the heroes in the set. Fifth prediction, heroes equipment. As we were talking about heroes in Dungeons & Dragons, these heroes need powerful equipment to accomplish their quest. Therefore, I predict that Adventures in the Forgotten Realm will feature a set or a cycle of powerful equipment spells, which, if equipped to the right hero or creature type, in our case, will become more powerful. Sixth prediction, dungeons. We already talked about dragons. Now it's the turn of dungeons. It's dungeons and dragons at the end of the day. I predict that dungeons will be the land cycle of this set, a totally new land cycle. There will be one for each color, will come in play untapped and will have synergies with certain creature types or subtypes. Seventh prediction, 5 realms. The set name is Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, so how many realms are there? I predict 5, and each realm will feature friends and enemies of a particular 2-color combination to close the cycle of the Strixhaven colleges. 8th prediction, Sarkhanvol. Sarkhanvol is a particular planeswalker fascinated with dragon, also can transform himself into a dragon. Therefore, I predict that Sarkhanvol will be one of the planeswalkers in this set. It's quite plausible in my opinion for a Dungeons and Dragon crossover Magic the Gathering set. 9th and last prediction, the Dungeon Master. In Dungeons & Dragons, the Dungeon Master is the game organizer in charge of creating details and challenges. That is, they control all aspects of the game. I predict that Adventures in the Forgotten Land, there will be a character, could be a planeswalker or a very powerful legendary creature which will be pulling all strings in this amazing adventure. Leave me a comment below, which is your favorite prediction from my video. And I personally would like to hear from you if you have any ideas or any different predictions for Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realm. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.